Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, and from Fall River Media. And today, I just wanted to actually come on and let's talk about some stuff. I mean, I want to talk about the 1.2 billion that Governor Moore Healy gave the uh, uh, gave the city. That 1.2 billion dollars. I mean, that's not to actually hire the. That's not to hire any fire department. That's to increase their hours. I mean, that 1.2 billion. Okay, I thought maybe they could increase the hours. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is like total ridiculous. I mean, Alan Sylvia was there. Alan Sylvia was there. State Representative Cal Fiola was there. Uh, the Who else was there? Elizabeth Warren was there uh, at that meeting. I mean, it's total ridiculous already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these people, um, you know, I mean, what does Mayor Paul Coogan think? Okay, what does Moore Healy think? That we're stupid and dumb? No, we're not. I mean, you got to pull things over the taxpayers. Come on. I mean, look at it this way. Okay, it took 10 people to die. Okay, 10 people. Okay, and I don't care what anybody says. It took 10 people to die. Okay, to give money for the fire department. 10. I'm talking about 10. 10 people. It took 10 people to die because of it. Right? It's unbelievable. It is. It's hilarious. It's unbelievable when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? And it is. It's horrible. You know. I mean, took 10 people to die over this. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. You know. You got Spindle City Straight Talk on and with Chip and CJ. So I'm gonna do my show. I'm gonna do a short one today because happy birthday to my cousin Aaron. Happy birthday to him. And I'm gonna go and join the birthday party downstairs and stuff. Um, and but it's actually crazy. It's ridiculous. If you really look at it. And but look at it though. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, but there was another one here. Somebody actually sent me. Hunter, how you doing? Yeah, he needs to go to jail. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, Coogan needs to go to jail. So is Moore Healy. These people need to go, man. Okay, I mean, look at it. I mean, we don't have audit. Okay, we don't have our audit. Okay, and that audit was supposed to be okay. Uh, that audit passed. Okay, at 72%, that audit did pass. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. But that audit still ain't there. But 1.2 million went to the fire department. Okay, to increase their hours instead of putting men on, they increased the hours. So tell me, let me know if that makes sense. Increasing hours. Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, I thought maybe that 1.2 million would actually give put firefighters on, but increasing hours. I mean, what is wrong with this picture? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sounds crazy, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. But what? I mean, use the 1.2 million to to put more firefighters on. Okay, if to put more firefighters, so it took 10. It took 10 people to die. Okay, over this. Okay, it's a shame. Okay, it's horrible. And Annalisa's on. So we're going to see what Annalisa has to say about this. Hello,
What?
Ann. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. I had to come on early today because of it's my cousin's birthday downstairs, and he invited us down at 7:30. So, you
Oh,
know,
great.
so yes, so yeah, it's happy birthday to him. He's 42.
Nice.
Hey, look
I
it.
I I've got a half hour, Dave.
Okay,
Shoot.
okay. So I got until like 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So
I can't do
yeah.
that. I can't.
Okay. So
Okay,
a
go ahead.
half. All right. So a half hour. We'll get it. We'll do a show for a half hour. Then tomorrow we will do a full show. How's that?
Yes, I can do tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. So now 1.2 million. I was just talking about 1.2 million dollars
For what?
that that the fire department got. That's to
Oh.
increase their hours, not to put men on. So I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, I didn't read the article, so I'm going by what you said, and it sounds like to me that they're increasing the hours for the people that are already there.
Yeah,
So I don't know if that means overtime.
it is
I,
overtime. It
okay,
is. CJ Ferry said it. It is overtime.
okay. So I mean I thought that they had a problem with not enough men on each truck, but maybe that's not the issue. Maybe the issue is the pay. I don't know,
Yeah,
right?
I right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know either, but I thought if Governor Moore Healy, I thought if she was bright enough that she would, and Mayor Paul Coogan, I thought if the both of them were bright enough, they would take that money and actually put more bodies on that truck. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, Dave, I mean, I don't know how long that money is going to last though. So
Yeah.
you said it was 1.2 million, so I
Yes,
don't
it
know how.
was.
Yeah, so I don't know how long that money is going to last to pay the people that are already on the fire department or in the fire department
Mm.
and they work overtime. So I don't know how long that's going to last. That could last what, a year or two or three? I'm not sure.
That could last for like 4 years. I mean, 1.2 million. I mean, 1.2 million dollars could go like about about
Yeah.
for at least 4 years, anyways.
So that's probably why they did it that way, is
Yeah,
because if they added more men to the fire department, that means they're going to have to pay them whatever the salary is right now.
yeah,
And I don't know what that is. And that money isn't going to last very long if they put full timers or part timers um, on the fire department, right? Because then they have to give them a full salary.
yes. They got
If
to.
if they add more men on the
Yeah,
on the fire department. So the money isn't there. I mean, in the end, what it is that there isn't enough money to hire more people to go in the fire department. That's just what it is. It's the
yeah.
money. It's the money
Well,
that
if they
will
go ahead.
Well, that I think that 1.2 million is probably going to last longer by paying them overtime, which which means that if there's a fire, they're going to be called and they're going to get paid for it, right?
Yeah.
That's overtime, maybe?
But yeah, overtime. Yeah, but they're tiring out these guys. You know what I'm saying? These guys. I mean, we need fresh bodies on a truck.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many times there's a fire, but the other question too is what happens to that money that is just sitting there for overtime? Like, is it getting interest? Is it in a fund? Like, where is it so that these like people know that it's not being dipped into and used and being used for something else?
Uh, I don't even know.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's it. That's the other thing. I don't even.
The Yeah, the accountability, I don't know if it's there. So the 1.2 million came from Mara Healy.
Yeah, at one point, yeah, 2 million came from her. Wow.
So when at least this is what it's been for me, and I might be wrong, I don't know. But whenever the state gives money, like for instance in Swampscott, 4 or 5 years ago when Baker was governor, he gave Swampscott and Lynn $1 million each to
Wow.
fix the sewage problem that we had.
Wow.
But nobody knows where the money went because they didn't fix the sewage problem. So is
Wow.
there any accountability when the state gives a city or town money? I don't think so.
There ain't no accountability here.
So, for instance, the Healy administration, do they double check and make sure that this money stays in a fund for the firefighters just in case they need it? Or do they just give it to the city, like Fall River, and here you go, do what you want with it, whatever?
I don't. I see. That's the thing that no nobody ever talks about. You know what I'm saying? Is the money going? Is the money going to the city?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody
Right.
talks about that down here, and and that boggles my mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? So say, yeah, you brought it up, and now, yeah, but that boggles my mind a lot. Nobody ever talks about that anymore. You
Well,
know?
when you, like, if you're in a household and you have a family and
Mhm.
you bring in whatever, money, whatever it is that I mean, your wife is going to want to know what are you
Um,
doing with it, right?
true.
Yeah, that's accountability.
Well,
That's
I just bought a case of beer.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
a partner, a wife or a husband, whatever, they're holding each other accountable to see where this money goes. But in the government, I don't know if that's the case. Like, who's keeping track of money that's coming from the state or the feds,
Uh,
and
yeah.
making sure that it goes where it's supposed to go?
I think Mayor Paul Coogan's got somebody like finance or something that keeps track of all of that. I think that they have a finance upstairs. I'm
Yeah,
out.
but right, but
Yeah.
who's they have I know they all towns and cities have a finance department, they have to,
Of
but
course.
who's holding them accountable to make sure that it goes where it's supposed to go?
Uh, I don't even know.
Is the mayor doing it? Do you trust him? you know is
I can trust him. I trust him as far as I can trust him to the store with five
Right,
dollars. No.
right. Exactly. So who's making, yeah, the finance department is going to say, yeah, the money went here, 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 and they write it down. But you know what? The books can be tampered with. I mean, you can make up numbers and make it look glossy, and then things don't get done.
That is true too. Yeah, you're right.
So that's I don't know if that's what's happening, but that is very easy to do.
Mhm.
It's very easy to do. It's
Yeah,
corruption. That's called corruption, right?
that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah. So, and we know that there's plenty of that going on.
Yep.
So the money is not being tracked probably at all.
No, it's not. And this is why. And this is why we need. This is why we need the audit.
Yeah, that yes, exactly. And but how do you solve the problem? Do you need to get an outside firm to handle monies that are coming in to the town or the city? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be another way to handle this so that the corruption is not so easy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's too easy for the Healy administration or any administration to, yeah, here you go. Here's 1.2 million because you don't have enough money for your firefighters.
Yep.
And
1.2 million. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like, okay, thank you, right? Paul, the
Yeah.
mayor is like, oh great, and where does it go though?
Does it go in the firefighters funds?
Like, where does it go from there? Like, where did it go?
I have no idea. That's a
Right.
good question. That's a
So,
question. They don't tell us where that
no,
1.2
they
million
don't.
goes. They don't.
They don't. No, because Swampscott's the same. They're all. I would say that they're probably all the same.
Yeah. Well, they are.
Nobody really knows when the money is handed over to whoever.
Yeah.
Where it goes, and does it stay there so when you need it you can dip into it, or are they already dipping into it because they're short on money? I mean, that could happen as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they can say, oh yeah, we got an extra. They could think of it like, we got an extra 1.2 million. But you know what? We can take 5,000 for this. We can take 10,000 for that. We can take 20,000 for this. We can take 30,000 for that. We can take, and next thing you know, the fund is depleted.
Depleted. Yeah, it's gone.
And so when there's a fire, that the firemen have to go and fight a fire. Well,
Yeah.
then there's no money to pay them. Great.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So who's to say? Like, who's to say if that money is going to be used for what it's supposed to be used for?
Yeah.
See, this is me, okay? And I've said it before. I do not trust these people. I don't trust
No.
any government institution. I don't care what administration is in there. Healy, but she's worse, I think. But I just don't trust. I just don't trust, like, she's giving millions and billions, not millions, but billions of dollars to the illegals.
Yeah.
And we've got communities all over the state that are short because the money is going elsewhere. Who holds Maura Healey accountable for spending and using money for the illegals? Like, who said she could do that with taxpayer money? Like, who said?
You know something? That's a good question. I'm gonna look that up.
So what gives her the right to use taxpayer money on illegals? Or even like the Communist Party, who's an enemy, what gives her the right to use American taxpayer money to fund the illegals and the Communist Party? Because President Trump is on Harvard's case again. They are looking into their visa or their foreign eligibility for the school, for the university.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
I'm
this
getting.
because federal funding is
Yeah.
being sent to Harvard, and they're funding it to bring in the communists from China. And Maura Healey is using state taxpayer money
Yeah.
to fund the illegals. But who gives her the right to do that?
Okay, hold on. I just looked it up on ChatGPT, but which is sometimes they're always correct. In the United States, several groups institution can hold a governor responsible for how they use taxpayers' money. One, the state legislature. The state legislature of the House and Senate has the power to approve budgets, oversee spending, and holding hearings if they suspect mischief, in other words, mishandling money. They can investigate, something like that, record and limited future fundings. Two, the state audit, uh, compeller, inspector general. They are the department office that they audit government spending and report fraud, waste, and abuse. If many states, this office releases public audit reports on how taxpayers' money is spent. Three, the state federal courts. If the governor is believed to have violated the law, the lawsuits can be filed and the courts can block action, demanding repayments of even issued and criminal charges if the mischief is serious enough. Four, the public voters. The voters will hold governors accountable through elections, public protests, petitions, recalls if some states. Five, media and watchdog groups investigates journalism like myself, group like the ACLU, Common Cause of the state watchdog organizes, exposes government mischief and funds to pressure action. Six, federal government in the same case in federal funds. I got and wait, and if federal funds
Okay, that's
are
okay. You don't have to read the whole thing. That's all right. We got,
yeah,
but see that so the budget for Massachusetts has already been signed into law by Maura Healey for 2026, which started July 1st. So the
yes,
money, the taxpayer money, is allocated to the illegals and to the MBTA for making more subway cars to the communist business there in
yeah,
Springfield. So that money is already allocated for that. So according to what you said, that makes it legal because the House and the Senate voted for it and they said
yeah.
yes. Okay.
That's
Now,
according to what I read.
yeah, but there is a way for the public, for instance, to complain about money going to the illegals and money going to the Communist Party in Springfield.
Yeah.
So you need to have the petitions, a recall, protests, which nobody does in Massachusetts. And I've been saying this like for a long time that people in Massachusetts do not do anything, and they don't. And you're never going to see an audit, even though that was, I think, the second thing that you mentioned, an audit. I mean, that's not going to happen.
No, no, it's not. It's probably never going to happen.
No, because you have a uni party. This is my opinion, because there's a uni party that is functioning in that government on Beacon Hill. And they're all working together to make sure that the taxpayer does not know what is really going on with their money. It's their money. It's your money that
they should
using,
say something. Yes,
and that they're using to fund the illegals and to fund for me, the most important two things that I can think of concerning the budget and where the money is going are the illegals and the Communist Party. To me, that just doesn't seem right, that taxpayer money from a citizen, I would say for the most part, the citizens that are live in here in the state legally, I don't understand how that is okay to do. That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why is it that Maura Healey and others are able to use taxpayer money to fund illegals? They're not even here legally. How is it that she can do this? I don't get it. Okay.
I don't get it either, because I don't even know how.
Yeah, and that's the crux of it for me. And the other thing is the Communist Party that's in Massachusetts. How is it that money is being funneled to the enemy? They're an enemy. Why is taxpayer money going to these two specific groups that just, to me, that just can't be right? It just, you got to have the legislature passes the budget, but do you understand my question? How is it legal that she can use taxpayer money for illegals?
It's not.
But that's what I'm saying. And the Communist Party, who's like an enemy. How is she able to do this? That's my question. Not, this legislature passed it, Yeah, that's the normal procedure. But is there something else? Is there maybe another law that says that the taxpayer money can only be used for the taxpayers, not illegals and the Communist Party? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my question. That is the question. And I don't know if there's a law concerning that or not. Maybe there isn't. But if there isn't, there should be.
There should be a law concerning and how much money money is should be spent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They should have something like placed in law where that that the law can only allow you spend so much money and give so much money out when it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Only for emergencies only.
Yeah, but just for the people that live in the city or town legally, not illegals. I'm asking, why is Maura Healey allowed to use taxpayer money legally to fund illegals? Because that money that she spent, the billions of dollars that she spent to the illegals, could have been used for the fire department of Fall River. You might have been able to hire more men or more people.
That is true too. Yeah, if she's not, if she wasn't too busy to give money to the illegals, some of that money could have came to Massachusetts for Fall River Fire Department.
It could have.
And those 10 people would have been saved. Okay.
And and I was going to say something else too.
Ahead.
And I forgot what it was. So I think this is just my opinion, and I don't know the law. That's my question. Like $150 million went to last year. $150 million went to the communist company in Springfield to make the subway cars. I mean, when does this end? How many subway cars do they have to build? When does this stop? Like, when does this stop?
Yeah.
All right. So there's more money going to the Chinese Communist Party in Springfield that flies the communist flag there.
Like China.
Yeah. So how is it that taxpayer money is being funded for that?
Yeah, I don't know how it's being. I don't know how. I don't know.
I don't understand it, and I don't think I ever will. And and again, nobody. It seems like to me, and I might be wrong. I don't know. Nobody says anything to their representatives. Nobody emails them.
Well, I do.
Yeah, why did you pass the budget giving millions of dollars more to the illegals or to the Chinese company in Springfield? Like, do people ask these questions or what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. I bet you a lot of them don't even know that it's happening.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's and then you get issues like what's going on in Fall River with the fire department, and what I saw in Swampscott when the fire truck stopped in the middle of the street because it stopped working, it stopped functioning.
Yeah.
So they need a new fire truck that's going to cost $2 million, but they're so busy in Swampscott buying up real estate for more units for nobody to go into.
Right.
All a waste of money. All a waste. It's all just a total waste.
Yes, it is. And now the inspector, okay, from the fire department, and when they inspected, they narrowed down possibilities that how that fire could have started. Okay.
Oh boy. They still don't know.
No, they narrowed it down. They don't.
Okay.
They still don't know, but they narrowed it down. Possibilities. It could happen with a tank, electrical fire, and something else that. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Something else that they said here too. Let me see this. All right, hold on. Okay. Well, the fire of an assisted living facility in Fall River that killed 10 people last week was likely caused by one or two potential sources: an oxygen considerator, smoking, and something else there. Material of residence room, officials announced Tuesday, which is today. Could have been two possibles. Could have been something with the electrical, or they had some, or was the tank. There's two possibles, but
Wow.
they still don't know. They still don't know what was the cause.
Well, let me say this, Dave. I know. They might know, but not want to really say.
This is burning me up, man.
You know, the first one I read as well, that somebody was smoking in their room, and she or he had the oxygen going, and that's how the fire started because of that. Now, this is my question: is how the heck why is somebody smoking near an oxygen tank?
If that's the case,
it's a fire hazard.
If that's the case, if that's what happened,
that doesn't make sense to me.
No, it don't make any sense unless it was an insurance purpose.
First of all, there's probably no smoking in the building.
Well, far as I know, far as when I saw signs, there was no smoking in the building. When I went there, my father was there.
Yeah, I doubt it. You know, the way it is now, and these people, you know, they are disabled and might not be able to go outside and smoke if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But who the heck is going to give them cigarettes knowing that they can't smoke inside? Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless it, you know something, unless there was they should check the insurance companies and say if there was some kind of insurance fraud or something, because that could have
Oh,
happened
yeah.
too.
Yeah, because when I did a little research on it, that guy who owns the Gabriel House,
Yeah.
an inspection was coming up in November. I mean, this guy and this Gabriel House had constant inspections going on there because they kept violating the citations, which was, the cockroaches and the mice and the bed bugs. They had
Ugh.
exterminators. They had exterminators
Of
all
course.
over there multiple times, not just once, but multiple times.
Yeah.
And they had other inspections as well. So there was another inspection coming up in November. Now, I'm not saying that that's what it is, but do you think it's a little suspicious?
I think it's a little suspicious. I think it is. And I'm wondering if the district attorney and the fire chief, fire inspectors, caught on to it.
Well, you know something? I don't think we're ever going to know if that's the case.
No.
I really don't
Don't
think
cover that shit. Don't cover that shit right off.
They're going to cover it up.
Absolutely.
They're going to cover it.
Just like we didn't hear anything about the drunken cop and the other cop that was got caught in a sting. That got covered up too. And other things got covered up. So,
there's plenty of things that get covered up. So this guy who owns it, he owns other buildings as well. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily in Fall River, but the other places in Massachusetts. Yeah. So this guy who probably has insurance on the building, if the fire department does not say that it was done intentionally, he's going to collect.
Yep.
He's going to collect.
He's going to collect money. He's going to collect billions. If that fire was actually,
I don't think the building is worth billions, but
insurance company will pay out pretty good.
If the building was not at fault and they're going to blame, say, somebody that smoked in the room, that I'm finding hard to believe, but let's just say that that's the case.
I'm actually, you know what? You're right. I'm finding hard to believe that too, because I mean, with all the fraud with this guy, come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's hard to believe. I'm having a hard time with that.
I mean, I just don't understand.
Either.
You can't smoke in these buildings.
Of course not.
Because of the oxygen and everything else. That's a fire hazard. I really. Yep. Who gave him the cigarettes? If it's true, who gave him a lighter? Who gave him matches? Like, what the hell?
Well, if somebody's actually smoking, if somebody is a smoker, of course they're going to go to the store and buy cigarettes, and because I remember one time.
Yeah. So if somebody was smoking, Dave, in the room, don't you think the fire alarm would go off in the room?
Yep.
Or in the hallway, or if somebody smelled it, if there's a roommate, somebody like, you're not supposed to be doing that. Take it off, turn it off or take it out. Stop smoking. I mean, that's going to set the smoke alarm off.
Yep.
Were there any smoke alarms that were set off?
Yeah, probably, I don't even know. Probably, yes, at that point.
At some point. You know what? I don't know. I mean,
either.
I don't know how the fire department inspects these things. I don't know what they're looking for. They do. And hopefully they'll tell the truth if it was intentional.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
now look at this. If you
What?
want, hop on. I was just telling Linda. Linda brought me my lunch, my dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because I got to get going pretty soon. And you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
You
urban
do too.
coffee with chicken and veggies.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get ready to go. I gotta go out, and we can continue this conversation obviously tomorrow. We have more time.
Yes. So we'll continue this conversation tomorrow because I gotta go to my cousin's birthday party downstairs, and you gotta probably go somewhere too. But hey,
Yes.
happy 65th anniversary to your parents.
Thanks.
God bless, but God bless their soul, man. You know
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, well, we'll continue this conversation tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll
You
talk
have-
about more stuff. Hey, go ahead.
You have fun, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow night at 6:30, like
Yep.
always, Wednesdays and
Yep.
Thursdays. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and thank you all for watching. Sorry about this is short, but my co-host she has to run. And because she has something important to do,
So do
and
you.
I have my cousin's birthday party also to go to. So take care, everybody. Happy birthday to my cousin Aaron. Hit him up on Facebook and say happy birthday to him. He's a really nice guy. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.